I prepare to return to the Philippines, I've been reflecting upon why I originally started this channel and how different it has become from what has originally inspired me. I had tried to tell that story in a documentary, but I wasn't really happy with the final cut. But I'm choosing to share it here now, kind of like coming full circle. Remembering the Filipinos that had impressed me so much. This video features 2 of the 3 people that have touched, moved, and inspired me by who they are for others in the world and what they stand for. People that through their generosity and way of being changed my life for the better with their kindness, compassion, courage, and commitment to kindness to others. When someone you know displays great courage, poise, and commitment, when they are so authentic, so genuine, and generous in sharing of themselves within their communication, they become captivating and so powerfully enrolling that they empower others with their vision. They inspire others and they make a difference.
I'm pretty sure everyone of you here has seen the poverty in our country. In fact, you see it everywhere. You see it every day. And it's easy to say, I can't do anything about it, and just move on with our own lives. But imagine this. What if you were a child who were born in an underprivileged family? You wake up every day, forced to face the daily struggle, not knowing whether you would survive that day, not knowing where you would wake up to another day. Or maybe imagine yourself a child who's lived through the day, wondering how each day could possibly get any worse than the previous day. Well, I know exactly how that feels, because I was once that child. And I'm standing here right now speaking to you, because somebody, somewhere, somebody I don't know, had a heart and saw the need and did something about it. I was able to finish school through a scholarship. I will never be able to meet that person who made that possible for me. But this is now my way of paying it forward. If you're gonna ask me why I put myself up for the big challenge, and it's not called the big challenge for nothing, it really is a big challenge. Well, this is my inspiration. I've experienced compassion, that's why I have compassion to give. I am willing to help because somebody was willing to help me. And if you're looking for a reason why you would encounter to this or why you would sponsor a child, let me ask you, have you ever experienced being in need? And have you ever experienced being helped by somebody? I'm pretty sure all of you have. Well, if you have experienced somebody helping you, remember that feeling. Remember that good feeling of being, wow, I'm worth it. Somebody cared enough for me. Now try being the helper, and I'll tell you, it feels a lot better. For the big challenge, I'm trying to raise 1,000 child sponsorships for World Vision through HIBU, and I'm really thankful that HIBU saw it and agreed to sponsor it and help me achieve that goal. And I really can't do it alone. I really need your help. If we say we are the people who make things happen, let's make it happen for these children. We are HIBU. We are the people who make communities thrive. And this is the best opportunity to do just that. Please like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Big Challenge 1000. I'll be posting a lot of more information there on how you can help. And I really hope that you'll make this successful, not just for our business here, but for HIBU. Thank you.
On my way to work, I see children begging for food. It's become such a common scene that it's easy to be oblivious to it. It's frustrating, really, and a lot of times I wish I could save them all, but I'm just one person, so I realized maybe if I could save one child, or I could help one child, that would make a big difference already. So I partnered with World Vision because I believe their program is sustainable. Whatever I give is not only for the child, it's also used for their entire community to help them become self-sufficient and productive. So last year, I became a child sponsor, and this is Geneva. She's 10 years old. She is from a rural community in the southern part of the Philippines. Annual progress report, and I get to see what has changed in her for the past year that I have been helping her. And I'm glad to know that she has continued to attend school. She's now in 5th grade, and every now and then I get letters from her telling me about her activities or what she wants to be when she grows up, and apparently she wants to become a teacher. I committed to give 600 pesos every month to help her, but that's not going to be enough to send her to school, to send her to college. What World Vision does is that they equip the entire community so that her parents, her community will be able to provide for her needs and help her realize her dreams. Eventually, that community, that child, her parents will no longer be dependent on other people, but they can stand up on their own. Right now, there are thousands of poor Filipino children out there, and one of them is waiting for you to change his or her world.
2 more children received a full sponsorship from individual HIBU team members in KOP. In addition, individual donations from the AVP, VP, and other leaders in KOP, UK, and Manila provided the funding for 6 more children to attend school in 2013. So I walk by this many times a day here in King of Prussia, and every time it sort of reminds me of what the MIT committee did when they put this together.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Grab this.
No worries.
I'd rather you just walk by. Like, dude, you walk by all the time. Take two. So I walk by this thing all the time, and it always reminds me of what the MIT committee did for the Big Challenge 1000. And anyway, here it is. It's sort of like a contribution for what everyone did here, and it's this weird sort of like Jana Lynn picture right here in the middle of everything. It's like every time I walk by, it's like, oh, Jana Lynn, how you doing? Oh, hey, Jana Lynn, how you doing? Hey, Jana Lynn, what's up? So, thanks. She's the cutest kid. Not you, Jana Lynn. He's pretty cute too.
Hopefully she really will get to go.
You ever heard the saying, it's just peanuts to me? P455. Out of context, that looks like the rating on insulation to your average American. But that P is the Philippine equivalent of dollars. And 455 peanuts is about $11. And at Robinson's supermarket in Eastwood that day, it bought as much food as I could carry the day I tagged along on one citizen's food drive. That'll feed like 12 families. Right? Thank you. Apparently, I'm lacking on the straw riding apartment lane. Oh, it's at the bottom. It's a genius. Hello. So how could you tell they needed it? it to him. Just give it to him. It's alright. The camera picked this guy up before I did. I had about 3.5 seconds when he broke cover. I don't think I even realized he was there till about 2.5 seconds. He basically broke cover of this bush and comes moving fast with intent, hands straight out. At first I thought, man, he's got a knife. And then I just sort of centered myself. Went from like instant stress zone into what essentially was the performance zone. And you can kind of see it right in here. Basically, switch hands, bring the hands closest to him, open up as a check. Right like this. Probably should have tucked that thumb, I'm thinking about it. From here, I had whatever I wanted. That arm over the top with an eye spear, back knuckle, kick probably would have gone to the knee. But he wasn't aiming hard at that point. I could see by his body language and when he saw me sort of take the angle on him, he looked away and put his hand out and went like this. For the food, I think he said one word, it sounded like he said please, and I realized he wasn't a threat at that point. The interesting thing is you can't really judge a book by its cover, so you never really can tell which one is the threat, where is the threat. He took a chance coming up on me like that. I'm glad I was able to do what I needed to do. I totally understand why she didn't want to give a homeless junkie the food. In her eyes, he was already a lost soul, unlike the children who may still have a chance to rise out of homelessness. Time slowed down for me as I watched that dude come up on us. I totally sized him up. I read his intent. I felt his desperation. I know she wanted a child to have that bag of food, but she didn't fear that guy, and I never asked her why, and I know it wasn't because of my karate. He just wanted to eat, and he knew we were there to give out food. He didn't want any trouble. He was already defeated. All he said was, please. I watched him as he walked away. I was saddened, but it was ayos, because I was glad we could contribute. Because of us, he had food to eat, as all men should in our modern world. He knew they were there. I couldn't see them.
Like these kids, if they really grew up here, they'll end up sniffing those worms as well. Snatching. 100 a
That is,
set.
sir, that is native, sir, made of Cebu. Yeah, native rosary. Coconut wood, coconut.
Hindi na tayo mag-exam mo. Remix na tayo. Wala na lang mo na tayo.
If you like this documentary, hit the thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for part 3 of Docere.